to my channel, okay? With my guest being my daughter. And before you guys start complaining about, the review that I'm about to give with my minor, it's at 11 years old, Angel was very mature for her age, and I'm not saying that because I'm being biased or whatever. It's of course it's some stuff that she does that's a nuisance or whatever. But as far as watching some type of shows that are not that explicit, like reality shows, except for Love and Hip Hop, they do a lot of dragging in it, so I really don't let her watch that. But I let her watch franchises like Real Housewives. She's mature to handle those situations, and I think at this age, I'm just embracing the fact that she's a preteen, and I've got to take in all my time with her because I remember when my eldest was this young, and we were so closely connected, and then when she reached 14, 15, she was what?
It was like growing away from you.
She was getting away from me. She was into her room sequestering herself. So I'm gonna just love this opportunity, and we're gonna just embrace everything we like together, whether it's your Netflix shows or your anime shows. I have to learn to like it, and she learns to like my Little Housewives shows. And I'm at this moment in my life where it's like I'm not going to be one of those parents that says, I can't take on those opportunities because I have kids. I'm learning to incorporate my kids in things that I like to do. So with that being said, I just want to talk about Potomac season 7. I told myself I wasn't gonna watch it this year, and it had nothing to do with Monique's departure. I just didn't want to watch the show. I didn't like how it was going. So anyway, I decided to watch it today, and I got a lot of catching up to do, y'all. I got a lot of catching up to do with y'all. I'm only on episode 1. I was determined not to watch it. So I'm into episode 1, and I'm just loving Ashley's, whole demeanor, the newness of Ashley. Like, homegirl finally got a stylist. Like, go ahead, Ashley. Homegirl finally got a stylist because she's beautiful. Don't get me wrong, but she didn't stand out to me. The only thing that stood out to me about her was her hair and her little attitude.
Ponytail.
Her ponytail, yeah, but that she had. But now that she had the baby, and I don't care what anyone says, that baby grew her hair. Like, I remember being there with my second child, and then the growth that baby gave me. So the pregnancy that's having that child's hair growing like Rapunzel, okay? So, and I'm loving her hair. I'm loving her style, her clothing choices. They're amazing. It's a big step from last year and the previous years. Now, Giselle, she still can't dress. I always said she couldn't dress, but I was one of those ones who just zipped my lips until someone else said it, okay? But Karen Huger, I'm still loving her. That's one of the reasons why I like seeing her show. It was because of like one of those, how like they put on YouTube, say for instance, Jada Pickett's best moments. Jada Pickett, way of getting somebody in check moments. That came up on my feed. Karen's, moments of blasting people and stuff like that. And I was like, oh, look at Karen, I remember. Let me go back and watch her. But I'm loving Karen still. I'm not liking, what's the one that you said was real with the blonde hair?
I forgot her name.
What was her? Giselle. How can I figure her name? She's a Giselle, all right.
Like Barbie.
Giselle the Barbie is still staring up mess or whatever. She's still staring up mess, and I didn't like it. Like, I didn't like when she was saying to Wendy that she's having problems with Wendy, and you made a statement. You said, because it was like something like she had a problem with her last year, and now she's addressing it this year.
Yeah.
Like, and you said you didn't like that.
Yeah, like when someone talks about something they did like 2 years ago.
Yeah, like you're holding on to something that happened 2 years ago. See, this is another reason why I decided to do the kids. This is just real life. I don't have time for the practicing or whatever. Look at her face. She was all into the makeup when I was getting ready. Like, there's no way around this. So, yeah, I don't like the fact that Giselle just doesn't seem to let it go. I think it's because she don't have no more storyline.
Yeah.
She's exhausted her storyline, so it's like, I got to create mayhem with someone because I need to check.
And Candace's husband?
Yeah, and Candace's husband, too. Like, I think now that they don't have, you weren't there for, when I watched it last season. They were always on the attack mode, you did, of Ashley's husband. And they it
When
was
he was
feasible.
touching people's butt.
Touching people's booty. They had a reason to have a problem with him. But now that he's out and they don't have anybody else's husband, because you dare come for Wendy's husband, she'll shut you down, whatever. So now they don't have nobody's husband to poke and blame for things. So now let's bother Chris. That's why I didn't want to watch the show. I knew it's Potomac is kind of boring. So they need more juice. They need something to get viewers in, I guess. And, that's what they're doing. They're trying to poke the bear. They're trying to find things, So, who else? I did like Ashley's family intervening and stepping in and saying, listen, Ashley, it's like you're doing this for business. Everything's become business now, whatever. They were saying, like her brother was saying, like her getting the house with the LLC. It's on terms of money and it's not on the sake of you and your kids, the well-being of your kids. And I did appreciate him for that. Like I said, there wasn't that much to talk about for the first episode. So I'm very, 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 very inquisitive and just curious to know what's going to happen in the next few episodes, because it wasn't that juicy. It was just like storylines are just being made up at this point. Like I don't know that one girl's name. The one when they were saying like she's faking a sickness.
The one with the surgery?
The one with the surgeries on her face. Looks like her face is just like she's always surprised. I don't know her name, guys. Mia. Mia's supposed to fake a sickness, and Giselle's got her nose up, and Robin's got her nose up too far up everybody else's business about her sickness.
And they said, why was she faking it?
Yeah.
Like, why was they...
But why is it that important to you guys? I get what they were saying because it's important, because as friends they want to show up or whatever. Like, I didn't like that kind of statement that you left when she said this. Ashley said, and I'm happy to ride the train with you, but tell me about am I getting off at the right turn or something like that? No, you shouldn't be happy to ride the cancer train with someone. Yeah. I'm sorry, like, I took that as far as, like, I'm going to be very sad, in this walk of trying to make, help you heal. Yeah. Like, I'm not going to be happy about the situation at all. Like I said, it's just like, it seems like the whole Candace's husband texting Ashley at 2:00 in the morning. I felt like that was, kind of embellished the way I get it. As Ashley, I would felt uncomfortable, whatever. But I get the fact what she's saying, but I also get the fact that what Candace is saying. My husband has been, we've been doing this Potomac thing for 5 years now. Am I right? Am I wrong? We're like a family. We're friends now. It's like women don't know how to be, I don't know what that stigma is that women can't be cordial with the men without it being sexualized. Like, it's like, oh, I can't be, your friend because you're a man. And I feel so uncomfortable with you being a man. I don't. You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't look as men as my superior. We're equal in this MFer. Okay? Like, I don't feel like, why is that being portrayed a lot that men are, I don't know whether to say they're scary or they're just going to want something sexual out of you. And I feel like a lot of women are not comfortable with men on the on Potomac Housewives. Men, so I don't know, whatever. You don't have a lot to say this first try around, but I'm glad that you did join me on this endeavor, Yeah. And maybe I'll watch a show with you tonight with some hot chocolate or something. Okay? But do you have anything to say?
No, not really.
How do you feel about the show as it relates to adults and how,
I mean, I like it. I just don't really like some characters, like some people.
And why?
Because I just feel like something rude.
Yeah.
And rude for nothing, and they're always starting drama out of nowhere when people are just trying to have some fun.
Yeah.
Or just trying to get together. They always add some drama in it, and I don't like that.
It has to always be in reality TV. It's like, I guess that was produced ratings, but I'm with you. When you get a certain age, like, I used to live for that type of drama. I used to couldn't wait to go home, and like, it was mandatory that everybody had to shut the F up and I had to watch it. But now I guess when I'm reaching 40, it's like I don't have to do the reality shows no more, because it seems like, dang, another drama, another somebody stealing somebody man, another you know, he's leaving me. Another, I didn't get over. I still didn't get over the fact what happened like 5 years ago. You know, so I feel as though it tears women down a little bit that we have to put ourselves and insert ourselves in that situation just for a check. So will we watch next episode? Yeah.
Yeah, but I feel like in every episode they had to add like a drama scene when they're just trying to get together and say sorry. They always have to add something that happened like 5 or 2 years ago.
Yeah. And they make up, but like we're never gonna get over that, okay?
Yeah, and have a fight again and say I don't accept your apology when someone apologizes.
But that's when you know it's coerced, because if I'm willing to still sit at that in this franchise with you, at that table with you, that means that me working with you, being cordial, I have forgiven you in some way. That's what I think. If I can't forgive you for 5 years ago, we might as well not even just do the show no more, because that means that I'm not growing.
Yeah. Yep.
So till next time, because our little one is really getting antsy. Till next time, you've been watching your girl LD and her daughter.
Bye.